Call me Chef Ramsay of Bodyweight Strength and Skill because I'm going to show you how to do the perfect push-up. And here's everything about why you haven't gotten them, why you're doing them wrong, why you're stuck, frustrated, and even injured. Lee Weiland, Pac-Rimian Athletics, creator of Powerbatics, and welcome to the kitchen for bodyweight strength. Listen, nothing in life is easy, and for many, neither are push-ups. Actually, for 99% of the population, the push-ups I'm going to show you are almost impossible. Even all the celebrities and gurus out there won't be able to do them. But don't worry, I'll show you how. Just hang in there. And honestly, all these people talk about the perfect push-up. Man, just go freaking train. For real, stop watching videos. All they want is views to sell cheap cookie cutter courses. What I suggest is you watch high-level stuff for motivation, go get a coach for instruction to avoid all the trial, error, injuries, etc. And then train hard. Now, if you don't have basic push-ups yet, or the advanced ones, there's only 3 reasons why you don't. And I'll be as delicate as using a hammer to perform surgery here. And this includes the advanced folks and celebrities, so don't worry about them, just focus on yourself. First is this, just plain laziness. That's all there is to it. It's a mindset that only you can fix. First step is to check the 5 people you hang out with the most. Then go through and take a look at your watch history on your media, and I'll leave it at that. Now, second is this, some sort of biomechanical issue. And here's where I have massive compassion, okay, Pac-Rimians, because this isn't a joke. You could have a deformity, abnormality, or mechanical injury that is a massive roadblock. Perhaps not insurmountable, but something that will make the victory all the more rewarding. Maybe a biochemical situation that requires healing, training, and patience in a completely different way that doesn't even involve push-ups. Maybe you have a strength to weight ratio issue. In other words, as kind as I can say this, too heavy. And that's going to cause problems for your joints, heart, and relationships, and many other areas in life, more than your push-ups will. Don't leave people you love behind. Fix it. And to some degree, everybody has a struggle. I've had and continue to have massive struggle. It's part of our own unique war while here on this testing ground called Earth. Now here's precisely how to get your first push-up and build the perfect push-up. The perfect push-up is making the push-up as difficult as possible, okay? So now that I said that, is the cat out of the bag? And this is where a lot of those shirtless celebrities can't even do these things. So again, don't worry about them. Focus on your own training. And what I mean here are things like handstand push-ups, planche push-ups, both of which are just footless push-ups that you can do at any angle, or aerial 360 handstands, catching it in a footless push-up. Now for a lot of people, the obsession becomes the heavy weights or the 1,000 a day push-up challenge or the perfect push-up and all this low-level crap, which brings me to the third reason people don't get push-ups. Don't think I forgot. And by push-ups right now, at this point in the video, I mean the advanced ones, okay? And the reason people don't get them is ego. That's right. So ego, just let it go. And back to getting your first push-up and even making it perfect. Now, I don't even know if anybody has addressed this in any other fitness video or anything else out there, but first we have to actually define what does perfection mean. It basically means the highest level to which nothing else can aspire. Basically, whatever is most awesome. Philosophically, it's the highest good, the creator. For the push-up, it would be pushing your entire body without any assistance from anything. Okay, now back to getting your first push-up. So we established that ideally it's a footless push-up from any angle, but a solid, traditional push-up like virtually everyone who clicked this link wants to see is this. Put yourself in the most disadvantaged position, and that will be unique for everyone depending on level. So for some it might be footless, for others it might be feet on the ground. And that's what we'll talk about here. So instead of the sagging back with the booty popping up like all these celebrities' thumbnails all show, do this. Get rid of the chicken wings, use your serratus to shove the floor away from you, rounding your back like a cat, like some celebrities deadlift. Use your transverse abdominis to pull your core in. Basically, you're pulling yourself into, and you guessed it, the hollow position, which is in every sport you can think of. Then roll forward to the tops of your feet. And this is gonna force your shoulder to go way past your hands. And this is where people will collapse in their midsection, or they'll buckle at the elbows because they're just compensating with their big bodybuilder triceps and chest, but their core and connective tissue was just exposed as weak. Then press down with your elbows, gliding against your ribs and your wrists, coming all the way to your hips, touching your chin to the floor, and then back up. A little detail I like here is to turn your hands about 45 degrees and spread your fingers out as wide as possible, because a wide base is a strong base. And did you realize you should have flexibility in your fingers too? And strength there as well. How wide can you spread your fingers? Anyway, all of this comes into play for the perfect push-up, like Gordon Ramsay's perfect shepherd's pie. Let's say you can do 100 push-ups already. This will probably chop it down to 10 or 20 max. Some won't even be able to do one like this. And if you can't do any kind of push-ups in any way, shape, or form, just start on a kitchen counter and do 5 by 20 until it's boring and easy. Then go to knees, then go to feet, then tops of feet. And once you can do the perfect push-up, move onward and upward. So all these gurus talk about fingers forward and elbows this way and that way and blah, blah, blah. You know who I'm talking about. Ideally, you should be able to do push-ups from every angle imaginable. It's not bad for you. A ton of stuff we do actually exposes people's weak links. And sometimes the loud ones in the classroom don't like that. And that's where a good team of coaches like me and my doctorate physical therapists on staff can get in there and get our hands dirty. And then you're moving up to not only push-ups at all angles, but dips at all angles, and footless, wall-less handstand push-ups at all angles. Like Venny and Matt and Sarah and Che and PJ and Patrick and on and on. We've all had torn tendons, hip surgeries, the broken bones prior to training and gotten to this level. Now I know what you're thinking, the yad buts, the whatabouts. First, it's not about compartmentalized training of your triceps or your biceps or your chest or your deltoids. I'm very aware that all the things I've presented address a number of different areas. Second, don't expect any video or any series of videos or DIY courses or programs or gurus or celebrities to address every single element of training that takes 10,000 hours to mastery to address. Like all Venny, Matt, Sarah, PJ, Patrick, and at this point 5,000 other students, remember those biochemical and biomechanical roadblocks that often arise that make it 10 times more rewarding to achieve the victory when you do? They'll tell you themselves the coaching makes the difference. Maybe it's with us, maybe it's the Shaolin Temple, an old master you found somewhere, or a team online, but get into that and you'll not only get perfect push-ups, but soar past the 80% of the world with back pain and weight issues, past the 99% that won't ever achieve this stuff, and even past the celebrities you used to watch. If you want, you can talk to my team for free on a complimentary coaching session and be literally training in the next day or two. Or watch the videos coming up on the screen right now, which honestly is gonna just waste more time. Dive into our universe and I'll see you in training.